Today we'll be working in my workbook called Preparing to Leave Mount Sinai, Census and Formation. This is on Numbers chapters 1 through 4. Looking at the table of contents, we have completed the first 6 chapters. They were going to prepare for the census of the 12 tribes, and they took the census. They tell us the arrangement of the tribal camps around the tabernacle, and then but the Levites are appointed for God service rather than military service, so they weren't included in the census. And then the census duties and the arrangement of the Levi tribe around the tabernacle and what they were responsible for. Now the redemption of the firstborn. The Levites were taken in redemption of the firstborn of all the other tribes. Now we get to chapter 7. The responsibilities of the priests and the Kohathites. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Take a census of the Kohathite branch of the Levites by their clans and families. Count all the men from 30 to 50 years of age who come to serve in the work at the tent of meeting." Now a different census is taken. What clan is being counted here? The Kohathite clan. If the sons of Levi are shown below in order from oldest to youngest, is Kohath the oldest, the youngest, or the middle son? He is the middle son. Reread pages 49-50. And so I'm just going to answer them here, that you might remember the answer. How many Kohathite males 1 month old or older are they? Are there? So here. There are 8,600 Kohathite males 1 month old or older. What side of the tabernacle do they camp on? North, south, east, west? They are in the south, on the south side of the tabernacle. Because remember, Moses and the priests are on the east, and then Kohathites are on the south, Gerhites are on the west, and Merarites are on the north. Aside from the leader, who are the famous descendants of the clan of Kohath? If you remember, that would be Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. How is the census different this time than last? Who is being counted? The Kohathite branch of the Levites are being counted, and they're men from 30 to 50 years of age. Why are they being counted? So they could serve in the work at the tent of meeting. Reminder that for the rest of the tribes, the men have to be 20 years or older. Therefore, Levites have to be older to start work in the tabernacle temple. Okay. Numbers 4:4. This is the work of the Kohathites at the tent of meeting, the care of the most holy things. When the camp is to move, Aaron and his sons are to go in and take down the shielding curtain and put it over the Ark of the Covenant law. Then they are to cover the curtain with durable leather, spread a cloth of solid blue over that, and put the poles in place. What is the responsibility of the Kohathites? They take care of the most holy things. We have detailed the items they were responsible for in Numbers 3 below. What are they responsible for? Numbers 3, 28b and 31. The Kohathites were responsible for the care of the sanctuary. They were responsible for the care of the ark, the table, the lampstand, the altars, the articles of the sanctuary used in ministering, the curtain, and everything related to their use. Before the Kohathites can even touch the items in the tabernacle, Aaron and his sons have to do several things first. First, they take down the shielding curtain in the temple, it would be known as the veil, and put it over the Ark of the Covenant law. Then over the curtain goes a curtain of durable leather, and then a cloth of solid blue. Lastly, they put one in place, the poles in place, because the Kohathites can't even touch the ark by carrying. They have to carry it by poles. Numbers 4:7. Over the table of presence, they are to spread a blue cloth and put on it the plates, dishes, and bowls, and the jars for drink offerings. The bread that is continually there is to remain on it. They are to spread a scarlet cloth over them and cover that with durable leather and put the poles in place. Next, Aaron and his sons, the priests, cover what? A table of presence. This is also called the table of showbread. Interestingly, there are layers when covering the table of presence. Over the table, what is spread? Blue cloth. Then what is put on the blue cloth? Plates, dishes, bowls, and jars. This also includes what food? The bread that is continually there. Then over all the items on the blue cloth goes what first? Scarlet cloth. And then what's covered over all that last? Durable leather. The durable leather is the same thing the tabernacle is covered with, and it's believed to be leather from a skin of an animal called takish, often translated as badger skins, porpoise, or sea cow hides, known for being rugged and waterproof, providing vital protection for the sacred items during the Israelites' wilderness journey. Why is this durable leather important? Because it protects it from all the weather. Numbers 4:9. They are to take a blue cloth and cover the lampstand that is for light, together with its lamps, its wick trimmers and trays, and all its jars for the olive oil to be used to supply it. Then they are to wrap it and all its accessories in a covering of durable leather and put it on a carrying frame. Over the gold altar, they are to spread a blue cloth and cover that with durable leather and put the poles in place. They are to take all the articles used for ministering in the sanctuary, wrap them in a blue cloth, cover that with durable leather, and put them on a carrying frame. What is the next item covered? Lampstand. What is wrapped with it? Lamps, wicks, trimmers, and trays, and all its jars for olive oil. It is wrapped in two cloths. What are they? Blue cloth and then durable leather. What is the third item covered? The golden altar. Is this item covered the same way as the lampstand? Sounds like it. Blue cloth and durable leather. What additional tasks do they do to the gold altar? They put the poles in place. Numbers 4:13. They are to remove the ashes from the bronze altar and spread a purple cloth over it. And they are to place on it all the utensils used for ministering at the altar, including the fire pans, meat forks, shovels, and sprinkling bowls. Over it, they are to spread a covering of the durable leather and put the poles in place. The bronze altar, also known as the brazen altar, is the only item in the courtyard that the Kohathites are responsible for, inside the courtyard. What does the priest remove from the bronze altar first before they cover it? The ashes. There's also a layering on the bronze altar. First, they put what colored cloth on the altar after the ashes have been removed? Purple cloth. Then what goes on the cloth? All the utensils used for ministering at the altar, fire pans, meat forks, shovels, and sprinkling bowls. Then what goes on after that? Cover of durable leather, and then they put the poles in place. The bronze laver, or where the priests would wash their feet before going into the tabernacle, also exists in the courtyard, but is never mentioned regarding who was to carry it. It would seem logical the Kohathites would carry that as well. Numbers 4:15. After Aaron and his sons have finished covering the holy furnishings and all the holy articles, and when the camp is ready to move, only then are the Kohathites to come and do the carrying. But they must not touch the holy things or they will die. The Kohathites are to carry those things that are in the tent of meeting. The Kohathites cannot come into the tabernacle until what two things have happened? Aaron and his sons have finished covering all the holy furnishings and all the holy articles, and when the camp is ready to move. The Kohathites can't come into the tabernacle nor touch the holy items before they are covered, or what happens? They die. This is why anything that needs more than one man to carry it has poles, so they're not even touching the items carrying. And in review, what are all the items they're carrying? Let's see here. Seems like I them. The Ark of Covenant Law, the table of presence, the lampstand, the golden altar of incense, all articles used for ministering, the bronze altar, and the bronze laver. Numbers 4:16. Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, is to have charge of the oil for the light, the fragrant incense, the regular grain offering, and the anointing oil. He is to be in charge of the entire tabernacle and everything in it, including its holy furnishings and all articles. And you'll notice later that Ithamar is also in charge of certain things, but Eleazar is the line of high priests. And so that's why he's in charge of the holy items. Looking at the graph below, is Eleazar the firstborn or the oldest son living? He's the oldest son living. Looking at the graph below, Aaron is the present high priest, but who will be the high priest after Aaron? Eleazar. Side note, Elisheba was the daughter of Amminadab, prominent figure in the tribe of Judah, and the sister of Nahshon, the leader of that tribe, connecting the priestly and royal lines in Israel. It's actually quite fascinating that the Levite line and the Judah line is connected early on. Eleazar is in charge of the following items: the oil for the lampstand, the incense for the gold altar, the regular grain offering. This is flour mixed with oil, frankincense, and salt, burnt on the altar as a memorial and a sweet aroma to the Lord. The anointing oil and the holy furnishings and articles. And we've come to the last of that chapter. Let's do the crossword. Okay, number 3. What colored cloth was put over the bronze altar? Colored cloth is purple. Number 4. Who is in charge of the tabernacle and everything in it? Eleazar. And number 6. There were 3 cloths on the table of showbread: the blue, the scarlet, and the purple on the durable leather. The Kohathites were responsible for the care of the most holy things. Yes. And 10, the table of presence is what we now call the table of showbread. 11, Kohath is the middle son of Levi. 1 down, what color is the cloth that is put over the lampstand? Blue. The last covering for everything was durable leather. A census of the Kohathites of all men 30 to 50 years in age. What we now call the veil was then called the shielding curtain. Which son is Eleazar, the first, second, third, or fourth of Aaron? He is the third. And the bronze altar is also known as the brazen altar. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. I hope you continue the number series.